right now. You got it on
Tino Cucino.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I guess I just really get excited to listen to it.
Let's get it. Yes, what up, y'all? Everybody's here, man. Tino checking in. Hi, Nicasio, Matt, and we've got our girl Toni filling in for Serina, who is out on vacation. Look, man, Shelly is a very loyal listener. She reached out. She's basically thinking about going to therapy, but it's all because of her job. It's, in her opinion, toxic. But I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I necessarily agree with her. We're going to have Toni read the DM that Shelly sent, and we'll talk about it together. Listen to Therapy kicks off Tino Cucino Radio. Next. So we do this thing called Listener Therapy here at Tino Cucino Radio, where we just try to help you out. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people that have things going on, and sometimes they just feel like they don't have someone to hear them out, someone to give them some advice and perspective, and that's what we're trying to do. So Shelly reached out today. I guess she's thinking about starting therapy, but it's all because of her job. Let's have Toni read the DM so we can kind of step into her world, and then we'll give some thoughts. Go ahead.
I have a problem about my job that I would like some help with and what to do. I started working at my job about 6 months ago, and I started to feel anxious whenever I'm at work. I feel like I'm not doing a good job because I have my coworker constantly telling me that's not how we do things here. I understand how to do my job, and I understand that she's trying to help, but I just don't like people telling me what to do, and management is not helping at all. I just don't feel happy here. I'm thinking about going to therapy about it because I need someone to listen to me. Also, I don't know if I should just quit my job and find a new one where they know what they're doing.
I feel like, I feel like Shelly's a Gen Zer.
Maybe.
I just, dude, at the end, people always say, I don't like being told what to do. That's work, man.
Yeah.
That's just, I'm sorry. That's what it is. And you have roles and you execute your roles. And if you're not doing it right and someone else is telling you how to do it, maybe they're just giving you advice or constructive criticism to make you better. And they're not just doing it to like put you down. You don't know everything. I don't know. I'm actually not on your side, Shelly. I'm sorry. But let's get Toni's perspective. I mean, what do you think?
See, so I think I'm a Gen Zer, but I have another opinion because I did work at a restaurant and my manager was so overbearing and such a micromanager. I started to feel anxious, honestly. I was kind of thinking about quitting, but I was like, I need the money. I can't just quit. And sometimes it can really make the workplace toxic. So I'm kind of on her side it just depends on how toxic it is. Now, if someone's just telling you you have to submit something on time, then obviously don't quit your job because you don't want to do your job the right way. But if people are making you uncomfortable because they're just like being too overbearing, then I get it. But it's not the economy to quit your job in, Shelly. So you might just have to deal with it for a little bit longer.
If it's just a coworker every day saying do this, do that, that'd probably be annoying. But if it's the boss, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know? Nicasio, thoughts?
I would be kind of annoyed that I'd be putting money into the therapy stuff because it's like now you're spending your own money because of the job's making you like this mad, like this anxious, and so like I don't know. I just talk to some friends.
Yeah.
Don't spend more money.
You're supposed to,
Matt, anything?
You're supposed to make money, and now you're spending your money because of the job.
This lady says she's not happy at her job. That tells me all I need to do. Quit and find a new job because you spend most of your waking hours at work. You might as well be happy. You don't want to be miserable.
There it is. Let's take it to the phones. We'll talk to you. Get your thoughts on it. Listener Therapy, Tino Cucino Radio. Don't move, baby. All right, Listener Therapy. It was on Tino Cucino Radio. Shelly reached out. She is considering going to therapy because of her new job. I guess she's been there for about 6 months, and now whenever she goes in, she's feeling anxious and overwhelmed. Her coworkers always tell her, that's not how you do things here. We got to do it this way. And now I don't know, she's just starting to feel like she's not welcomed and management doesn't like her, and it's a whole thing. She just doesn't feel happy. So Juan's on the line. Bro, do you think that's like reason to go to therapy, or should she just do the job?
She needs to grow a pair and do her job.
I think that's possible.
I mean, it's one of the things, right? Like when you go to work, I think everyone, it just goes back to like everyone feeling very entitled, right? And it's always supposed to be just this peaceful, happy-go-lucky life that we just, float on clouds and everything's good. But sometimes work is work, and you got to put in some work.
Yeah, like I've told people that worked for me in the past, I said, there's a reason you get paid for it. It's work. You don't have to like it, but as long as your check don't bounce, you got to be here, put a fake smile on your face, and do the best job you can. That's why they pay you, and that's why it's called work.
But if you're not feeling good at work and it's affecting your mental health, don't you think you should switch jobs to something you like since you do it so often during the day and during the week?
I think if it is like a real mental issue, it is affecting you mentally, then yeah, that's not the job for you. Get another job. But 99% of the time, nobody forces you into a job. It's one of your choices.
That's the biggest thing too, right? Yeah, if you don't like it, leave.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian spoke out and I guess doesn't believe in homework for kids. We're going to share it with you next and get your thoughts inside Tea Time. Kim Kardashian, was this on the Kai Cenat
stream,
live stream?
Yeah.
Okay, so she spoke out. It's Tea Time, by the way. Tino Cochino Radio. Hi.
Hey.
She talked about homework for kids and said she does not believe in it. Let's listen.
I don't believe in homework.
That's it.
Because, like,
You gotta go home
kids
and
are
then
in school for 8 hours a day. When they come home, like, they need to also then do
Decompress,
sports, have a life, spend time with their family. I think the homework should be left for, like, in school.
I think it's kind of weird because like there's like 6 kids in
And then
Heat.
Kim.
And,
Yeah, and
Heat.
the little red things out. Let's focus on the homework part of it. I don't have kids, but I feel like I'd be the same way. Like, you spent all day at school. I want you to come home and just relax. But if there is some work, maybe as soon as you get home, let's knock it out and then have dinner and relax after dinner. I don't know. I mean, Matt, you guys have 3 kids currently in school. How do you guys manage?
Well, I think a lot of schools are going this way of like limiting or getting rid of homework in general. But yeah, my kids come home, they empty out their backpacks, they take a shower, then they got to get homework done. By that time, it's already time to eat dinner. Like, kids get no downtime if they have homework after school. So I think it's important to let them decompress a little bit.
I hate being the old guy, but it's just like, we didn't have that.
True.
Like, we had homework.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
And here's the thing. We had homework and we didn't have cheat tools like ChatGPT and computers. And we didn't have any of that, bro. We had actual homework. So I feel like there should be a fine balance, right? Like I said, maybe as soon as you get home, all right, let's knock out the homework. I mean, you do it with your kids maybe and help them. But I don't think you should just eliminate it and be like, oh my God, it was a hard day. Come in and let's just relax. How can I pamper you? This is not a hotel. You don't live in a resort. You live at home. And again, just find balance, I think. I mean, Nicasio, your kid's not in school yet. He's still years away from homework. But what are your thoughts?
I mean, isn't like homework like when you don't finish it, like in the class, like this?
That's what I thought.
And then you're like, well, that's your fault. You didn't finish it in the class.
No,
now you
when
have to
I was a kid, they would just assign it. All right, your assignment today is like read 12 chapters of this, and then math has homework.
But that's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
English
Even
has
now,
homework. Oh my God.
Think about that. If they said, all right, you have to read whatever book by John Applestein, and then all you got to do is now say, hey, ChatGPT, they asked me to read this book. Give me a summary and give me the best synopsis, and it will literally give you a breakdown of every chapter. You can read that whole thing and know what it was without reading the book.
Remember we had Cliff Notes? Do you remember that as a kid? Those yellow books?
I never used them. I always heard about that, but I was a good student, man. I didn't cheat.
I remember Clifford.
The Big Red Dog. Yeah, that movie flopped. They tried to make it a movie. It didn't do anything.
It's not a bad movie.
I want to jump into the fact that they are banning gel nail polish in Europe. Ladies,
God.
It affects fertility. We're going to talk all about it next. So if you get your nails done, I don't know if you saw this, it kicks off in Europe, but I can see it coming here, man. September 1st, Europe has banned gel polish.
No.
And that's because it's linked to fertility issues. That's crazy, right? It says studies show that TPO, I guess that's what gives that glassy shine like to your nails. It could mess with fertility and reproductive health. So Europe decided to call it toxic and say it's not safe. Even though most of the research is from animal testing.
Okay.
They don't want to take chances. And I guess like gel nails have been the go-to since the 2000s because there's no chips and you get weeks of shine. But now they're just saying,
they
you know,
last longer.
they're putting it in the same category as big no chemicals like BHA and BHT, the TPO stuff. And they basically labeled it carcinogenic, mutagenic, or toxic for reproduction.
Oh, those are all the bad genics.
All the bad genics.
What are your
I
thoughts,
just got
Tony?
my nails done the other day. Like, I'm kind of scared now. I mean, I can't have a baby just because I got my nails done with gel. Is it every single gel polish or is it like a brand, a specific brand?
Any brand that has TPO.
See, I don't even know what that means. They don't show you the bottle at the nail place. They just say, do you want this color? Do you want gel? Do you want regular polish?
Hurry up,
I literally just got my nails done the other day. Like, I don't know.
It's crazy, man. Like I wonder if they'll. I mean, if they're still serving us hot Cheetos and it's got all the chemicals in it.
Yeah.
But they are banning them in like a year or two, right?
Yeah, they're banning because of the food coloring and everything.
So would you stop getting gel now that you know this, or are you still going to do it, Tony?
I don't know. I really have to think about it. I mean, it sounds really selfish if I say like, oh, I'm just going to keep getting them done. But like, that's really crazy. Like fertility because of what I'm getting on my feet is insane. I don't see how they link. How do you even get there? You know what I mean?
Do you guys get gel? I know you guys get your nails done.
Yeah, I always get gel. Tino, you always get gel, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you guys can't have a baby.
But y'all not having babies.
Exactly. That's the
Okay.
thing, guys. If you don't want any kids, your team, no kids like me, just tell your girl every week you start to get mani petties.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Coming up next.
Tino Cucino Radio.
Ladies, if you're ever trying to get into the male mind, figure out our psyche a little bit, I'm going to play this audio for you. It's the psychology behind male frustration next on Tino Cochino Radio. Okay, ladies, let's try and help you figure out the male brain, shall we? The psychology behind male frustration could surprise you. Let's listen and discuss. It's Tino Cochino Radio.
The best way to frustrate a man, tell him all of your negative feelings about something, or tell him about a problem that you're having, and then don't listen to his solution. It's very frustrating for a man to hear a problem and not be able to solve it. Men are natural problem solvers. If you're not looking for a solution, tell him up front. You just want to process and ask him if he'd mind just listening for 10 or 15 minutes. That way he knows what to expect and he can say either yes or no to your request.
What she's saying kind of makes sense, but the way she says it just seems very like, men know everything and they can solve everything. Don't waste their time. I don't know. She just sounded very pick-me-ish.
Do you think that's why like it's easy for guys to swoop in relationships because they like the girl vents to them, but they don't really care to fix it. They're just hearing her out.
This is why toxic guys work. Think about that. A girl will tell her boyfriend the situation,
and he's gonna try to fix it.
And he'll try and fix it. She's like, "Ugh, just stop it! I don't want to fix it. I just want to talk." And then the toxic guy, she'll tell him, and he's like, "All right, cool. I don't care. I'm coming over in 15." And she's like, "Oh my God, yes." It's weird. I don't know why. We need to play the next audio we should play is how to get into a woman's psyche and figure out why toxicity is at an all-time high in 2025.
Tino Radio.
Yeah.
All right, man, listen, all of our parents are getting older, right? That's just a fact of life, man. It happens.
Yeah.
It's Tino Cochino Radio. Our producer Matt's in a weird situation right now because I guess his mom got into an accident, like a car accident, and now you're at the point where you feel like you need to tell her she shouldn't drive anymore?
Yeah, my mom is about 73 years old, and
that's
so,
young.
she's getting up there, but I still feel like that's young, and she's got some like cognitive issues that have surfaced. Like she doesn't remember a lot of things, short-term memory, things that she should remember she doesn't. Like she called my brother's girlfriend by like his previous ex's name and stuff.
Well, how many girls does he go through?
A few.
Oh.
Anyway, so she got in this car accident, and the reason she was flustered when she was driving is she had gone to Costco to pick up a prescription, but they said, "Oh, you're at the wrong Costco." She was already confused. So she's driving, she T-bones somebody, and she thinks they pulled in front of her, but she can't really remember. And so his story is way different, hers is way different. The cops actually said, "We have no idea."
Loophole!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they got cameras.
So, and then the other day, she was taking the kids to school, and she had to ask them how to get to school.
Well, then you start to wonder, like, does she, like, it sounds wild, but what if she sees a green light and confuses it for red?
I know.
I mean, it's just, my grandmother had, I forget how old she was when it happened. I think around 70-ish. And I remember I had my aunt pick me up, or Thea, but I say aunt because this is my white side.
Yeah.
And she picked me up from school, which was weird because my grandmother would always pick me up. And she's like, "Yeah, your grandma got into an accident today. She's okay, but she hit someone on a bike."
Oh.
And then they had to have to talk with her. Like, she just said she didn't see him, so her vision was kind of going out. But she didn't want to accept it. And it was hard.
How did you guys finally get through to her? Because now I got to tell my mom.
They showed her the video.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You hit this man." And he survived. He was okay. But once she saw, I just remember her watching a video. She kind of started crying. And she was like, I guess I'll stop.
I mean,
yeah.
How are you gonna break it to her, Matt? Because you're kind of you don't really deliver good news.
Well, she's my mom, and I think I can deliver it softly, but I just don't think. I think she's in denial because she even came over yesterday. She's like, "I just want to show you how well I'm doing, just to kind of prove a point or whatever." And then my dad, he's oblivious. He doesn't want to drive her around, so I really don't know how to say it to her.
Well, we got Rebecca on the line, and she has some advice on how maybe you could break it to mom. We'll talk to her and see what she thinks next. Okay, so we're inside Real Talk on Tino Cochino Radio, and we've got Rebecca on the line. So Rebecca, Matt, our producer, needs some advice. His mom got into a car accident, and she's okay. Everyone involved is okay, but they think that some Alzheimer's, could have played like into this because she doesn't remember whose fault it was, and she went to the wrong. What was it?
She went to the wrong Costco to get a prescription. She can't remember how to get to my kid's school.
He just feels like they're at a point now where she shouldn't be driving. So how does he have that conversation without, pissing her off?
I think it's absolutely our job to do. If we don't do it, who else is going to do it? So I feel it is our job to speak up and parent them when we need to. I just think we just need to do it in a gentle way where we're not offending them or trying to control them or take over.
Yeah, I was going to say, because they're going to be very emotional when they're told, no, you can't do this, or you've outgrown this, day-to-day thing. And so when they come at you kind of aggressively, how do you kind of, soften the blow?
Nursing home.
So I wouldn't come at them like you can't do that no more, or you can't, because that right there, I think the defense mechanism kind of kicks in when we do that. So I would just be like, I would probably take a different approach and be like, oh, it's crazy out there. You got to keep you safe. People out here don't know how to drive.
In our producer Matt's situation, I guarantee you that his mom had the accident and he flipped and probably told her, well, you can't drive anymore. Can't drive anymore. I know that's how he did it. Like it was emotional. It was not, he didn't take it lightly.
Wrong way.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Listen, man, Tino Cochino Radio trying to make you a winner. All you got to do is play the game. Are You Smarter Than Nicasio? Is going down in less than 10 minutes, so don't move. Are You Smarter Than Nicasio? Let's play the game. Let me see. This is Kevin, right?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Nicasio's going to hit you with a question. He'll even give you some multiple choice answers. Just pick whichever one feels right, okay?
Most definitely. Let's do it.
Who's the first Disney princess to have a tattoo? Is it A, Pocahontas, B, Moana, or C, Rapunzel?
Let's go with Moana.
Nah.
It's not Moana?
No, she's a little girl.
All right, so
A, Pocahontas, or C, Rapunzel?
Pocahontas.
Oh, Pocahontas it is.
There it is. What was the tattoo?
I think it was like a little butterfly. It was like below the back, the lower back.
Oh, yeah.
I doubt it.
There's a little rosary on her ankle.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Apparently, mothers with a certain amount of kids are the most stressed of all parents. What is the number? Let's talk about it. Next. All right, so mothers with a certain amount of kids are the most stressed out of all parents. I'm curious to know what the number is and why. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Matt has more.
It's the number that we have, 3 kids.
Damn, well, you say we like it's me and you. We don't have kids. You and your
are
wife,
still trying.
Jessica.
Yes, me and my wife, Jessica, have 3 kids, and I can confirm that we are stressed out, and my wife is, she's the most stressed out I've ever seen her recently.
I feel like you guys stress yourselves out more than you should.
No, but here's the thing.
Expand on that, Nicasio.
Let the kid have an Oreo.
Our co-host Serina, she's on vacation right now, but they have 2 kids, and she has said herself that with baby number 2 now, she's like, I just don't even know how we do it. It's so stressful. And they say they want a 3rd kid. I'm like, are you sure? And the research, I mean, you're saying it now, it shows it. 3 kids is like the max. I cannot imagine how anybody, I mean, if you guys do it, I salute you. But to have 3 kids, especially in this day and age with technology and people going crazy, how do you have 3 kids and then have any time for your partner and yourself?
You don't. I was just putting in my kids' soccer and baseball schedules into the calendar. I'm going to be at the fields 6 nights a week and sometimes going to 2 different practices or games on the same day.
Toni, how many kids do you want?
I have always said I wanted 3 kids, but as I get older, it's giving. I will have to see what the first one is like, and then I'll make my decision after that, because I don't know. I mean, I don't have any kids right now, obviously, but I'm stressed with my own schedule, and I'm just like, I can't even keep up with me. And imagine if I have to feed someone, they have to they keep bothering me, asking me, mommy, I don't know how I would survive that. So yeah, we'll see after 1.
I only want 2 kids, because I know, I see my mom had 4 kids, and I'm like, man, she was busy. Not that way, Matt. But
she was that 4 kids.
But I feel like 2 is a perfect number. Tino, you have 2 dogs. That's stressful, right?
I didn't have them, though. I put them in a cage when I need to. They go to a pet hotel. I'm fine.
That sounds amazing.
Life's peachy over here.
Tino Cochino Radio.
R&B legend John B. I was just listening to some John B last night. Lil They Don't Know.
Yeah. Woo. Oh my God.
They don't know.
Man, it's a vibe. So he recently said that he feels Chris Brown is a better singer than Michael Jackson.
No way.
Oh my goodness. Let's open it up for debate. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Tony, thoughts?
Wait, I got audio.
Tony. Oh,
Well-
hold on, Tony. We got to go to Nicasio for the exclusive audio.
Okay.
I think he absolutely is the most talented Chris Brown. Like he elevated what Michael started off. He elevated it. He can sing better than Michael Jackson. The runs and the melody, all the things he can do with his voice are, as a vocalist, that's right. He can sing better in the senses that Michael didn't do those ranges. And there's some runs that Michael did back in the day, you know what I mean? But in terms of vocal dexterity and having the skill of being able to do more with his voice, I'll give him that.
Tony.
You know, I hate to say it, but I have to agree.
Oh!
I mean, Michael Jackson, I'm sorry. Michael Jackson is a legend. We all know this, but I think Chris Brown has a better voice. I mean, I think Michael Jackson is the whole package, and that's what we're comparing. And it's like, you can't recreate Michael Jackson because he was the first. But in terms of vocal ability, I do have to give it to Chris. Sorry.
Nicasio, you agree?
Sorry.
Yeah, I have to agree. Just because we can't just say that, Michael Jackson is the greatest because he's not here with us no more, but at the same time, Chris does have range.
Here's the thing. I think Michael Jackson was an overall bigger star because what it took to be a star back then was so much more. And it was almost like he was a mythological figure because you couldn't see him on social media.
Yeah,
it was an experience.
Exactly.
But if we're talking vocal ability, Chris...
Yeah.
He might.
Michael, like you said, Tino, he was like this superhuman person that everyone saw. And it's like in the 80s, you never seen nothing like that before. But now we've seen tons of people try to be Michael. And it's like they could get better and better at different things. So I'm going to have to go with Chris. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And then also, I think Ice Spice is a better singer than Beyonce.
Okay, now you're trolling. It was just Beyonce's birthday. Not too much of my queen. Yeah, please.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
For all my snackers out there, we had talked about this collaboration a while back between Oreo and Reese's.
Yeah.
Well, I tasted it last night, and I want to share my thoughts with you. Next. It's Tino Cochino Radio. This is Tino, and we had talked about this snack recently. It's a collaboration between Reese's and Oreo. And so they did two different collabs. So you can get the little Reese's, like the miniature cups, and they're like half Oreo and half Reese's. And those looks kind of, I don't know, gross, so I skipped those.
Yeah.
But I got the Oreos with the Reese's peanut butter. I tasted them, and I feel like they don't taste that different from a normal Oreo. The peanut butter actually, to me, does not taste like Reese's, but it's worth tasting. I feel like it was a good snack.
What was stronger?
The chocolate.
Oh,
I mean, the Oreo chocolate outweighs the peanut butter a ton. But it's not gross. Like, it's worth getting. I think you'll finish the pack, but I don't feel like you would get it again type of thing. Now, that's what I'm snacking on. I don't know, Casio tries to eat a little healthier. Do you have like a go-to snack right now that you're rocking with, or maybe your kid? Or because I like to eat. The reason I'm asking, I like to eat when I stream things or like when I'm binging.
Yeah.
And I just started that Billion show.
Oh yeah.
I'm deep in it, so I need my comfort food and snacks.
Like my guilty snack is probably like the Hershey's the little Hershey's with the almond in the middle.
Oh, the Kisses though?
But not the Kisses. They're like the square bricks. Like
oh,
the,
yeah.
Oh my God, those are so good. Oh my God, I can. Those are so addicting. Like every time I go to the store, I have to buy a bag. But I will say that I tried the Reese's with the peanut butter and jelly in the middle.
Are they good?
Dude, the grape one is okay. The other one, the strawberry one, oh my, bro, that tastes like cough medicine.
Ugh.
Like it's just
That's the thing. I feel like jelly is so weird. Like I like natural jelly or like real jelly. Like, the processed stuff is almost like you said, like cough syrup.
Yeah.
It tastes gross. So that's what the strawberry one's like.
I was like, what are we doing?
Guys, we sound so fat right now. My business partner, Mikey, guys, he does 5,000 push-ups a day, and he's looking at us crazy right now. I guess he wants us to switch topics. Let's talk about what Mikey loves. Sex.
Oh.
The U.S. sex recession has deepened, and intimacy across America has hit a record low. We'll talk more about it next.
No calories.
That's why, because we're all eating.
Tino Casino Radio.
Tino Casino Radio.
Apparently, the sex recession has deepened. U.S. intimacy hits a record low, man. It's Tino Cochino Radio. This says the share of Americans having regular sex has declined sharply over the past 3 decades, continuing what researchers have described as a nationwide sex recession. According to an analysis of the General Society survey conducted by the Institute for Family Studies, just 37% of U.S. adults ages 18 to 64 reported having sex at least once a week in 2024. The figure marks a steep drop from 55% in 1990 and 46% in 2010.
Damn.
And the downturn has affected both singles and couples. Among married adults in the same age group, 59% reported weekly sex between 1996 and 2008. From 2010 through 2024, the share fell to 49%. And scholars and health experts point to a range of contributing factors, including the rise of digital distractions, such as streaming and social media, declining marriage and cohabitation rates, and increased stress levels tied to economic and personal pressures, rising rates of depression, and the side effects of antidepressant medications, which can reduce libido, have also been cited.
Damn.
Tony, have you seen a decrease in your bedroom action?
Not to get into my business like that, Tino, but I
never started.
guess, I'm not really like, it never started. Sure, let's just say that. But I mean, the contributing factors, I guess, like if you're broke, you don't need to be doing it anyway. You got bigger things to worry about than getting it on with somebody, you know? But like in terms of streaming, like I'd rather be doing that than watching a movie. So I don't know how that plays into effect, but I don't know. What about y'all?
Everything in here, like I feel like it makes sense. I mean, I'm single now and divorced, so I'm streaming a lot. but I understand all the reasoning behind it. Yeah, because most couples want to just lay in bed and watch TV,
or on their phones,
or they're on the phones doing whatever. And I feel like a lot of guys too. I feel like guys are probably streaming adult movies on their alone time a lot more. And you can literally watch that stuff too much to where you become desensitized and almost don't even crave sex anymore. So in that case, you're not giving it to your partner. And then she probably doesn't bring it up because she doesn't want to make it awkward. So she does her own thing. And then these couples just end up in these sexless relationships.
Like roommates.
Well, think about like back in the day, like when they didn't have phones and all this, technology stuff. People were having like 20 kids, 24 kids.
That's all there was to do.
Yeah,
like
24 kids. Yeah, like I have family that had like 12 to 20 kids. Like it's just that's
my dad has 17 brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Latinos back in the day, bro.
That's hot.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Yeah.